Alright, so we're back at Altez and I was just having a look at the Sentosa Cove view right from here, and of course the beautiful sea view right behind me. And we have seen our first part 1 of Altez video just about a month odd back. We actually brought you here to this duplex loft apartment this time around for part 2 because previously the tenants were living here, so it's a little bit difficult for us to film most of the things that are a little bit more in-depth. So we thought of bringing you back this time around for part 2 just to share with you a little bit more stuff about this duplex apartment. So why don't you follow us and let's go. Alright, so we're back this time and I think it's easier for you to visualize the entire apartment right now since that it has been vacated. So the very first thing you walk in, you get to enjoy this view. So as mentioned, this is south and this is east, so there's totally no afternoon sun. Now, a little bit of recap about some of the very important facts that you might want to know about Altez. So this project was TOP in the year 2014, 99 years development in CBD area. So we're in downtown region, this is District 2. So take note, of course, when you buy residential apartments in downtown region, so predominantly more than 90% of them, they are belonging to the 99 years leasehold status. There are a total of 200 odd units right here. The interesting thing here is that the residential unit starts only from level 10 all the way to level 52. And what we notice is that the loft units, they only start from level 30. So right here we're at level 40 plus, which is why when you look at the buildings right opposite me, it feels that the buildings there are much lower because we are right situated at a very high point. You also have this view here from your balcony here. Now the 1184 square feet duplex loft is the only layout with an outdoor sheltered balcony space that you can just use this as your main dining area. So you can save out a lot more space from the internal dining space. You can extract the entire dining set, put it right here, use this as outdoor dining. I'm sure probably you can apply for a zip track application from the MCST to put it here. We'll double check that for you. It is also the only layout with the enclosable kitchen. So you can actually glide this. You have a very decent balcony space. At the same time, there's no afternoon sun because of this view here. So that part, all the way to the right hand side, actually that is Sentosa Cove. You can see according to my finger there. Of course, in future when Greater Southern Waterfront is coming in for the next 10 years, there's going to be a lot of redevelopment right here. All the plots are going to shift right towards the west side, and then this is going to be a nice zone with the entire GSW plan. We're still not sure what is in detail that's happening right here, but this is the sea view that you get. So of course, when you buy apartments in the east side, a lot of people go for East Coast apartments because they want to have sea view, but it's nice to buy a CBD apartment. You're right smack in Tanjong Pagar, you're right smack in the core area with all the action going on. So you almost get like the same sea view, quite similar to the East Coast part because that's where you see all the tankers and all the ships. So it's going to be lovely. So if you have young kids at home, I think this apartment is also suitable because you definitely can put up invisible grills here if you have young kids at home. The main thing is that you have a very decent sized kitchen, L-shaped Cooper's Bush appliances. So Cooper's Bush has hundreds of years of history. I think Far East has gave very top quality appliances for this project itself. Even the flooring is full on marble all the way throughout, and you get coffee machine right here, you get a microwave oven, you get a conventional oven. So it's pretty good to see all this top end stuff right at this portion. And of course you have a built-in Bosch fridge freezer at the bottom, and then your fridge space is right here, also Bosch. Pretty decent amount of storage space. Pretty clever to put a dish rack right here that is separated from the woodwork so that the moisture does not travel into the wood itself. And if we head back, now if you like the idea of having that dining space come into the alfresco dining version, then this entire space is freed up. You can actually push your couch all the way backwards or utilize this as maybe like a study zone. There's also another zone for dry kitchen over here with a Vintech wine chiller at the bottom. And of course, a lot more space here, put in your stuff, and of course you have this entire booklet. Oh, you have this box. So if you buy this entire box belongs to you. Boris Homes. Okay, so this apartment is being handled by Kenneth Tan and Reggie. They are our listings managers, and of course, the numbers to contact them to arrange for a viewing appointment is right here, and of course it's in the link below in our description box. Now we do see a lot more space on this portion. So notice that there are bay windows for this apartment because the bay windows era is over a span of period. So during that phase, condos were constructed with different requirements. Some of them were done with bay windows. Some of them were done with home shelters, and then home shelters evolved to a period where now home shelters can be part of a common stairway right outside the home. It doesn't have to be inside. And of course now the variation is that there's a certain size requirement for apartments itself. And this ceiling is 6 meters high, so we just measured it's about 6.03 to be exact. The blinds are done all the way from the top to the bay window portion, so you can also utilize the bay window, probably renovate it with having some very large cushions that is built in on top of this bay window, so it doesn't feel too hard. And then you can actually put in more cushions, like movable cushions like this. But we're talking about the kind of, what is that material called? So you can actually have a layer of a built-in cushion here, and then you can sit here. Use this as part of your sofa zone. So I think you can actually design this and make this entire space to be like a sofa area. Make it into like L-shaped fashion. Have a TV mounted on this part. Alternatively, use this entire bay window to be your TV console area, so you don't even need to have this. You can remove this entire thing, put your TV point here, palm in your 75-inch right here so you don't get window reflection as well. Then put your couch right along this wall, put another couch right here, make it an L shape. So it opens up and then you can view TV from this angle. So I think there's different variations because the hall is squarish in nature. And of course, having this loft is a beauty. As mentioned, if you have seen a lot of our duplexes and penthouses, home tours recently, there has been a rise in amount of families that are looking for penthouses, looking for more open spaces because lifestyle has changed ever since COVID. So a lot of people are now working from home. Perhaps people want a little bit more livable space. They want a little bit more bedrooms, so that they can have a nice balance of work and play and live at home with their families. So a key distinction for this 1184 square feet is also the fact that you have a common bathroom on level 1, common bedroom, and then master room and ensuite is upstairs. So some of the layouts here are varying in difference. One of the layout has all the bedrooms and bathrooms upstairs. One of the other layout has also another kind of configuration. So this one is very well balanced in our perspective. Room again, you have seen it from the first video. Very decent in size, and of course all the glass wardrobes are done. And of course, common bathroom, and we head upstairs. But later I think we should really go downstairs to check out the shops. Because although I can't really film the entire thing downstairs, but I'll try. We'll bring you down, have a look at the shops. And of course, room size here are definitely great. There's no complaint on the size. One thing to note is that the maintenance fee here is about $500 odd per month. When you buy something in the CBD area, similarly, CBD projects, it does not come with a parking lot. The parking here is at $160 odd per month on top of your MCST fee. So you do have to pay parking, but of course the number of units here is much lesser. There's only 200 odd units available. So MCST fees has lesser density to share the load. Naturally, you have to pay a little bit more for MCST, but the fact that they have 7 levels of facilities with so little residents right here, you get to enjoy a lot more privacy in Altez. Okay, so back to the sink. This is great stuff. What is this? Hansgrohe exhaust version, very expensive tap right here. You also have very good finishing within the bathrooms. They're all marble finishing throughout. You get a sunken bath over here. Let's have a look. You can sit in, fill up this entire sunken bath area and double this up as a rain shower, standing shower zone. Hansgrohe throughout all the way. Yes, this is the exhaust series, so very durable, good stuff that the developer has given here. And there is like a 3-panel wardrobe here that is like sunken into the wall line, so it does not eat into your space. Of course, very long timber strips, very good condition since day one, and Daikin aircon throughout. You also have 3-panel windows with the blinds that is already being installed. So as you can see, after you put in your queen bed, side table, study table, if you have a king bed, then you have to remove the side table if you still want to have the study zone. Of course, we have also given you an image to see how you can use this with a built-in kind of table and a dresser table in this direction. So a lot of flexibility when your room is huge in size.
I've been shaking hands for a chance to really make it. This life is so abrasive. That's why I almost gave it.
And as you head back down, I think it's time that we head downstairs. We want to have a look at the shops. Enjoy the sea view while you can. Southeast facing, you can see plains. And it's pretty rare to get this kind of sea view in the CBD area. You have to go for very high levels or get projects that are nearer to the coastline. So I think let's head to level 1. We want to show you how convenient it is to walk downstairs and buy stuff and also come back home from Tanjong Pagar MRT station. So let's go. Alright, so we're heading over to level 1. So this is on GoPro now. And check out the number of facilities here. You have level 8, 9, 18, 28, 40, 52, 60. That time Kenneth, I think, has shown you, probably you had a good look at the different 7 levels of facilities right here. Oh my goodness, it's like a ring. It's like only for 40 plus. Okay, let's see the level 1. Alright, so now that we are back, we've come to the end of today's part 2 version of Altez. So once again, if you want to have a look at this place, give our team a call. And as always, my name is Melvin Lim. Always happy to show the place. Take care.
I can't keep my focus, better keep composure.
You get a sunken bath over here. Let's have a look. Yeah, you get a sunken bath this direction. So a lot of flexibility when your room is huge in size.